It's you, it's me, it's the DAD, and today I want to talk to you about the value of lay it out on the table. It's kind of an old saying, so let me preface it with this. It's a saying that basically means tell the truth and let whatever's going to happen happen. You can't fix a problem if you can't talk about it, and you can't identify a problem if you can't talk about it. So sometimes you just have to lay the cards on the table. Say what you mean what you say, all that. Recently, this came up in a conversation I had with my oldest, and we were discussing how they had felt like they were being so overly courteous that the person they were being overly courteous was being overly courteous to them, and it was impacting their ability to actually hang out and do stuff. If you can imagine, it'd be like, oh, hey, where do you want to go for dinner? No, where do you want to go for dinner? And instead of both of you being like, I like A, you like B, let's, discuss it. The over courteous nature of trying not to be inconsiderate to the other person can actually be really detrimental to creating a connection. My advice to him and my advice to you and anyone who watches this is as follows. You will very rarely find that the people that are worth having in your life will be upset with you for simply telling them the truth. No matter what the situation is or what the repercussions are, it's almost always better to just tell the truth. When we maintain a relationship with somebody, we have to be open and honest with them. And if being open and honest with them makes them mad or pushes them away, then they probably weren't somebody that was going to stay long term anyway. And if they did stay long term, it probably wasn't going to be healthy or helpful. Now, don't be rude and don't be a dick, but be honest. Be like, hey, I feel like this. My favorite example of this is if someone has altered a plan with you. For example, if you say, I was going to go to the hardware store after this and pick up blank, and your partner's like, well, we can hold off doing that until later, rather than simply saying, okay, and not doing it, or going and doing it anyway, simply like, hey, it seems like you might have said, hey, let's hold off of doing this because something is on your mind about it. Can we talk about what it is that's on your mind? And I found that though it is a little challenging at first, it'll get you to the root of a concern much faster, which will help you spend your time with your people enjoying them instead of trying to figure out, do they not want to go? Do they not think we have enough money? Is there something wrong? Would they rather I just come home? Just get to the core of the issue, and it's much easier to live. Thank you. I love you, and have a great day.